everybody. Welcome to Wedding Padi. My name is Elizabeth, and I'm the founder of Wedding Padi by the grace of God. Before we get into what Wedding Padi is about, this is just me introducing myself, right? You get to know what Wedding Padi is about because I believe that most of us are new and you're just getting to know about Wedding Padi, getting to connect with us and all that. So I want just two, three vendors to introduce themselves and what they do to connect with others. This is the opportunity to connect with others. Uh, this is a general vendors meeting, right? You've all been added to your individual location. So whether you're in Lagos or you're in Ibadan, you are in Akure, we have vendors almost in every state, right? So this is the opportunity for you to let other vendors outside your location know you. So I'll just give three vendors the opportunity to introduce themselves. Just unmute, introduce yourself in 1 minute. In 1 minute. Okay,
Hello.
can we do that? Good evening,
Hello, good
everyone. Good
evening.
evening.
My name is Olaomi. I'm a
Okay, good
fashion
evening.
designer. I
Okay,
make bespoke, bridal, and then ready to wear. Although there are some companies
okay,
that do mass production for their ready to wear sales, I make mass production for them too. That's
okay.
little about me.
All right. So good to have you here. What's your business name? I think that's your personal name.
Olatox Thread is my business name.
Okay. So good to have you. Can we have another vendor? Just introduce
All
yourself.
right, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I am Oyinlola Folabi, but my brand name is Oyinto Sweet Alaga.
Oh, that's
I
good.
anchor
Your voice is
Yoruba
really sweet.
traditional weddings,
Okay.
be it inter-tribal or intra-tribal. I
Okay.
also I also sell proposal and acceptance letter together
Letter.
with
Okay.
area setup.
Wow, that's
Thank
nice.
you.
All right. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's have one more vendor. Let's have one more
Good
vendor.
evening, ma'am.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
ma'am.
ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
My name
Just go
is
ahead.
Nicole.
Okay.
I do cocktail for events and small
Okay.
shelves for events. I'm in
Okay.
Ibadan. My name
Oh,
is
that's good.
Ajibade Olayemi.
Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. All right. Good evening, everyone. This is okay. We can all mute ourselves now. We can all mute ourselves. So basically, tonight's meeting is more of an introductory meeting where you get to understand what Wedding Party is all about and how to make the best use of this platform to grow your sales, to grow your brand, and all of that. So we're going to tell you what Wedding Party is about, how to position yourself. We'll also dive a little bit into some of our plans for this year for vendors. So please do well to stay through till the end because we'll be sharing important information by the end of this meeting. And you don't want to miss that information. So you don't drop it on Google that, oh, sorry, I don't understand what's going on, right? So please stay through till the end. So good evening. My name is Elizabeth once again. It's so good to have you all here. I'm excited about tonight's meeting. Um, you know, this is especially for the new vendors that are joining in. We have quite a number of vendors that already know about Wedding Party, that have registered with us and all of that. However, we're doing this specifically for those who are just joining, right? And then the subsequent strategic meeting. This is not a one-time meeting, no. We have weekly almost weekly or twice, once in 2 weeks, strategic meeting, though we want to make it more constant, where it's not going to be all about Wedding Party alone. We want to bring in people that will teach you about branding, social media positioning, and just to help our vendors grow, right? But before we get into that, what is Wedding Party? Wedding Party is a company that is set to meeting two basic needs, right? The first need is the need of event clients. grooms, brides, anything event. Though we use the name of the company says Wedding Padi, but we don't just focus on weddings alone. We do other things aside weddings, which you get to know about, right? So the first thing we do is we provide our services for grooms and brides and anybody that needs event services. That's the first thing we do. And the second thing we do is to help event vendors in the event industry to get more sales and more bookings, right? We have quite a number of vendors that we've worked with in the room tonight. Maybe at some point I'll call them up, right? So what we do is we have the platform already of about 2,000 brides, right? Though we have the exclusive and then we have the general group, but we have a platform, a WhatsApp platform of about 2,000 brides. And then we have social media presence of about how many followers? Let's just say about in total about 30,000 followers, right? So we have these groups, we have the brides, we have a WhatsApp group for grooms as well. So we have these people, they're getting married and they need vendors. What they do normally is to go through social media, go through Instagram, try to look for one vendor or the other. So Wedding Padi is like a middleman between vendors and these brides, between vendors and grooms, right? Whereby whenever they need any service, they come to us and tell us, oh, Wedding Padi, I need a photographer, wedding party, I need a videographer, I need a caterer, and all of that. And then we help them to source for these vendors. As a brand, also, we're also into wedding planning as well. But at the moment, we are focusing more, on building our vendors' presence. So wedding party is like a middleman where vendors need bookings, vendors have products and services, and then there are grooms and brides looking for these services, and then we connect the two of you together. It's as basic as that, right? I don't want to use too much grammar. It's as simple as that. We have our own personal event as well, where we make use of certain vendors, but in the wide scope, right? Even when a bride is not hiring us as event planner, we still help them to source for vendors. We help event planners also to source for vendors. So this is why you are here. Rooms are looking for you. Brides are looking for you. Trust me, every Saturday there is at least, let's just say 100 events going on around you in your state, within your location, and they are using vendors. And let me tell you that some brides, we helped a bride to get a DJ, I think last week. Yeah, last week. We were able to finalize on a DJ last week. And our wedding is this week, this Saturday, right? And she's looking for DJs everywhere, and there's a DJ somewhere that is free on Saturday looking for jobs, looking for, weddings or events to go to. So this is where Wedding Party comes in. We help you to get jobs. And trust me, this platform is a game changer for you. If you can connect with us, you are ready to work with us, trust me, it's going to be a game changer for you. And that's about wedding party in terms of introduction. So let's go into, I'm trying to work within scope so that I'm able to touch all things, right? So what are the services we provide? Like I said earlier, we plan events, right, where we have our own team of vendors in several states. Secondly, we do vendor sourcing, where we already have the platform of these brides, right? And then they can always come to us and say, oh, I need a makeup artist. Oh, I need an hairstylist. Oh, I need this, I need that. And then we help them to source for vendors. Another thing we do is the academic part of Wedding Party. We do trainings, right? So for some of you, we'll be collaborating with you to train people that want to learn the skill that you have. Recently, we completed our event management training, and then we have a list of other trainings we want to have. There are people that wants to become MCs, for instance, and then they don't know how to go about it, right? So we'll be collaborating with some of you that are good at what you do, to train people, right, to become MCs, to become DJs, to become fashion designers and all of that. So if you're open to collaborations like this, you can do what to send us a DM so that we can add you up. We can just note you. But when the time of that is near, we're going to spread the information so you can apply. What we do is we're going to take you in as the instructor, and all you need to do is just relax and prepare the whole class lessons and all of that. We are going to get students for you. The last event management training we had about 600 students. That's to tell you that people are still willing to learn skills. People want to get into the event industry, and that is another way you can make use of Wedding Padi platform, right? So when the time is available, we're going to spread the news to you, and you can apply to be a tutor, which you are going to get paid per student, right, that enrolls for the program. That's another thing about that. So that's basically the things we do for now in Wedding Padi. So as a vendor, how best can you um how best can you position yourself with Wedding Padi? Sorry that I'm moving a little bit fast. And that's because I want this to be within at most 50 minutes. I don't want it to be up to an hour so that we can have enough time for questions and answers. So if you are in the room tonight as a vendor, or you're seeing this video will be available on our YouTube channel immediately after the class. So you can always replay this recording. So if you're a vendor in the wedding industry or in the event industry, how can you increase your sales and your bookings with Wedding Padi? Now, over the month, what we've done, or over time, what we usually do is what we call manual connections, where a bride will chat us up, and we still do that anyways. A bride will chat us up and say, Wedding Padi, please, I need so vendor. And then we look at the vendor, we vet them, and then we connect them. But over the time, it has been a very stressful thing for us to do, right? You know, trying to meet up, trying to ensure that the vendor is available and all of that. That's been a very stressful thing. So we've created this service to be in two forms. The first form is the digital form. I hope we're following, and I hope we're getting the whole gist. Is the digital form. Now, Wedding Padi has a website. It is called www.myweddingpadi.com. It's a website where brides go to and then they book vendors. Trust me, brides are booking vendors. There are weddings, there are events around you, and they are passing the money, beside you, and you're not even aware. If you're a vendor here and in a month, even if I don't know what you're doing, but in a month you're not getting at least 2-3 bookings, right? Then you are missing out. This website was basically designed for you as a wedding vendor, and that is why we call it myweddingpadi.com, right? So every bride or groom will just go to the website and look for what the vendor they're looking for, or what they want to buy, or the service they need, and they book it on the website. So that is the first thing, that is the first way you can connect with us, as a wedding vendor. Now, this is how it works. You register on the website with your business name and all of that. We're going to show you how to go about the registration. And we'll also have a someone assigned to help you with that. In case you need help with that, and all of that, you understand that not everybody is good with, online registration stuff. If you need help with that, we have someone assigned to do that for you. However, we are also going to put you through. We've made a video for that. So all you need to do is register on the website as a vendor and upload your service or your products. For instance, you're an event planner. Now, Wedding Padi is into event planning, but we understand that we cannot be everywhere. We cannot plan every event. So you can also position yourself as an event planner on the website. And I tell you, you would get booked. If you're a caterer, all you need to do is to sign up as a vendor, as a caterer on the website. We're going to go through your profile. We'll ask you to submit some certain details. You fill in some certain details, and then we'll vet you. Once we vet you, and then we add you to the website, you can upload as many products or services as possible. So after registering, you would upload your product or your service, you put your price there, you put the details there, and then grooms and brides can book you online, right? Um, Shortly, I'm going to show us a clip on how to register as a vendor on the website, but I just need to share this with you. Now, one thing to know about the website is that it's not just a website for Lagos or for Ibadan no, it's a website for every part of Nigeria, right? Even though we're expanding into Ghana as well. Let me just say Nigeria and Ghana. So this is a high visibility for your brand. It means that when you register as a vendor, and you upload your product or your service, not only brides in your location would see you, brides everywhere would see you, right? So whether it's a product you're selling, if you sell bridal wears, all you need to do is take a good picture of the bridal wear, um, you know, good picture, and then put clear description of the wear there. And trust me, a bride is coming for that dress. If you sell bridal fan, rings, anything, weddings at all you need to do is to upload it. So Wedding Padi is like a Jumia or a Konga, right? Website for weddings, for brides, for grooms, for event planners as well, right? So this is a very good opportunity for you, and it will give you the visibility that your business needs. To give you the visibility that your business needs. So that is the first thing. That's the digital way. However, we still do the manual connection, right? The fact that you're already on our WhatsApp group, it means that whenever we have brides come into our DM, maybe they don't want to go to the website, they want to do it through chat and all of that. We have brides like that, right? They don't want to go through all the online stuff, right? What we do is we come to the group chat, we post a request there, and then you send your link to us and all of that, and then we refer you to the bride directly. They go through your page, and all that. So that is that about connecting with Wedding Padi. You either sign up, not even you either, you can do the two together. You sign up as a vendor on the website, and then you are also on the WhatsApp group. So whether a bride goes to the website to book you or they want to do it manually, there's an opportunity for them to do that. So the question would be, what's the difference between signing up on the website and then the manual one? Or what if I don't want to sign up on the website? I just want to stay on your WhatsApp group. Now, the difference is this. There's something called service or referral charge with Wedding Padi. So every time we refer you to a bride or a groom, we charge a certain percentage. Now, I want everyone to be attentive because this is very important. We charge a certain percentage. Now, if you upload your service or your product on the website charges you 7.5% of whatever you are selling on the website. So, for example, if I'm Alaga, for instance, I'm into Alaga, I'm an event compare, and then my service is, let's say, 50,000 or 100,000 or 200,000 naira, and I put it there on the website. If any bride books me on the website, it means Wedding Padi would deduct 7.5% of the amount I charged the person, the bride. I don't know if you understand that. However, if it is a manual connection where it is via WhatsApp, Wedding Padi will charge you 10% referral charge. So if it is done on the website, it is 7.5%. If it is done outside the website, it is 10%. That's because we are going to be engaging the service. Please, let's mute ourselves, please. Thank you. That's because you're going to be engaging the service of somebody, right? That is why it is more. But if you are doing it on the website, you are taking the stress off us. Do you understand? You are taking the stress off us. So that is why we are charging you the 7.5%. Now, every vendor can sell their service or product on the website. Even if you are into food, you sell food, you are into catering services, that you can sell your catering services and all of that on the website. We're going to put you through, but the journey starts from registering on the website, which we're going to show you how to do that. And then subsequently, our representative will follow up on how to upload your product on the website. So that's that about that. You're doing it on the website is 7.5% per product per service. But if it is manually, maybe somebody chats us up and say, hey, please, I need a bridal fan, or I need a veil, or I need makeup artist, or I need something. So far, it is outside the website. We're going to charge you 10%. But if you are registered on the website, it means it is 7.5%. Now, if you ask that, is registering on the website free or paid? It is absolutely free. We are not going to charge you a dime to register or upload your product on the website. It is totally free of charge to register as a vendor and to upload your product. Another question might be that, oh, is there a maximum number of products I can upload? You can upload up to 100 products on the website. There is no limit to the product you can upload. The only thing is that for every product you sell, we take a commission, and that is it. Now, why should you register on the website as a vendor with Wedding Padi? We have the traffic that your business needs. For some of you, probably you joined us from TikTok, or you joined us from Instagram, or you joined us through referral, or you joined us through Facebook ads. I think some of you joined us through Facebook ads. You saw that ad because we poured money into publicity. So imagine that, the same way you saw us on your timeline, on whether Facebook or Instagram, we keep positioning ourselves. And every time someone clicks on the website and checks the website, they see your product, they see your service. We have the visibility, we have the numbers, we have all that you need, right? So that is one reason why you should upload your product on Wedding Padi. You have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain. So what we expect is, after tonight's meeting, we're going to share a link to a YouTube video where we've already explained step by step how to register on the website. After registering, we are also going to share with you how to upload your product. But the first step is to register first of all. And then if you have any question whatsoever, you can always drop your questions in your location WhatsApp group, or you can send the admin that added you up and is into all of that. You can send her a message and she will put you through, right? She's available to put you through. I think that's that about that. Okay, let me take questions before we continue. After this questions and answer session, I'm going to quickly show you a step-by-step process of registering on our website. And then after that, I have an important information for you, which you shouldn't miss out from. So let me take about 2 questions. If you have a question, can you just raise your hand? If you have a
Hello,
question, can you raise your hand? Can I know the number of questions we have first of all? Okay, I can see 2 people raising their hands. Okay, can we have you? Just unmute and ask your question.
hello, ma.
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
I would like to ask a question now. I'm
Okay.
concerned the referral. I'm a fashion designer, and I don't have
Okay.
problem about the 10% or the 7.5. Is it possible to
Okay.
come to your DM to drop message for you in case you have any link for us, in case you have any contract for us? Please feel free to message me. Despite the if it's 5 people that you give to us, I don't mind about the 10% in each 5 people. So my question is that are we free to come to your DM to tell you that I don't know how to say it, but just to let you know that okay, we do this or
Okay.
we do this, we have someone. Yeah, are we free to come to your DM?
You are absolutely free to come to the DM. You are 100% free. Even though I think right now assistant is not available. She's free. She's free on Saturday and Sundays, from 5 p.m. on Saturday till Monday. So there's probability that if you chat up the admin number, she would not respond because she's not available. That's the time that they have to also have for themselves. But if you have anything, any offer or anything that you think your business can offer to brides, you want to run a discount, you want to do anything, you can always feel free to get into our DMs. But if you want to chat with me personally, you can just tell any of the admin numbers and say, oh, I want to chat with, you tell them you want to chat with me personally. And then, you know, we'll take it up from there. Actually, we have just 2 numbers as wedding party. So if she's attending to you, I'm also following up from my side. Just that I may not be able to read every chat. But if you say you want to chat with me directly, I'll let you know when I'm the one chatting with you, and then you can discuss your proposals with me, right? But I want to encourage you that when you register on the website, anything that comes to your head, whether discount or anything, put it there, upload it there, do a flyer, upload it there, right? If you're running a discount, do a flyer, upload it, and all of that. For instance, as a fashion designer, maybe you have a bridal dress or something or package, upload as many pictures for that product, explain what it's about, put a price there. If there needs to be a flyer, put it there, right? You know, that's that about that. Secondly, for event planners in our midst, we're working on something where we want to do a form of branding for you. We want to do a form of branding for you. More information will be shared about that later on. Another thing would also help you with, not just event planners, all our vendors, is um, branding, right? Branding. If you need to upload anything on the website and you need a flyer for it, just chat any of the admins up and would help you with a flyer. If you need to upload anything on the website and you need a flyer designed for it, just chat the admin up and we're going to prepare a flyer. It might take about 3 days, but we're going to prepare a flyer for you at no cost, free of charge, right? Just that it will have wedding party on it. The flyers will have our watermarks on it. And it will be basically for the website. Not that you want to upload it for, you can upload it on your Instagram and personal page as well, but it will have the link to your shop on the website. The flyer will have the link to your shop on the website. So that is free. Just chat the admin up and say, okay, I want to upload so product. I need a flyer for it. And please ensure that you really, really need a flyer to request for that. Okay, can I have the next question? I'll take just 2 more
Hey,
questions. Just unmute and
good
ask.
evening. Hello,
Good
good
evening.
Good
evening.
evening.
Hi.
Okay. Let's follow
Okay, I
the
was up
arrangement
already.
here. I think I can see Chinelo. Can we have Chinelo? Can we have
Yes,
vendor
that's
Chinelo?
me.
Okay. All right.
Okay, hello. Okay,
Good
good
evening.
evening. My name is Jacqueline, actually. I'm using another this
Okay.
because of network.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
so I'm Jacqueline and I'm an event planner. And
All
I
right.
think I wanted to ask you something on events, and that's when you mentioned. But I just
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
clarify. So I know you mentioned going on the website and then you get having about 7.5 or 10% as referral. But there's
Yeah.
something for we, the event planners, our
Okay.
services rates and how we rate our services is individually different from every
Okay.
couple or every vendor every client that reaches out. I don't know if you
Okay.
understand. So how I'm going to rate client A is based on his or her events, and which is going to be so
Mm,
different from how I'm also going to rate client B. So
okay.
how do I manage that on the website if I have to register on the website because you say we have to like put a price or something on it. So there's
Mm-hmm.
not like a fixed price for
Okay.
event planners. There's no fixed price, right? It's based on different events. So how am I going to manage that? Registering if I have to, or do I just have to stick on the WhatsApp channel till when there's a referral or something? Yes.
Okay, so I think I understand your question, and my response would be that, yeah, while you might have varying prices, I want to believe that you can at least have okay, so if this is your number of guests, if it's this location, if it's this, you know, if there are certain peculiarities to your event, this is how much I'm going to charge you, right? You can have those kind of packages, right? You would need to have how do I put it now? Let's say for instance, if I have a 500,000 naira package and it's for 100 guests, it must be within so locations. You want to also show that you're available for other locations if it's Lagos, Ibadan, and so you put it there. So what we want to do is everything on the website has to have a price and has to have details, to it. So what you can do is to create packages that works for you. You can create a package, you can create like 3 tier packages, right? For your service alone, just to plan the event, and then put the peculiarities there. That's first of all. Second of all, you might want to create like a bulk package. We have something where maybe as an event planner, you already have the team that you work with, photographer, MC, and all that. And you want to say, okay, get all of these things, decoration, food. We do packages like that, and we tell you to pay 10 million naira, so number of guests. What you get decoration, event planning, um, um, MC, photographer, videographer, you list all of those things. So any bride that sees, okay, when I pay for this, these are all the things I'm going to get. Do you understand? So I would advise that you have such packages, right? And another thing about the website is everybody has a shop. As a vendor, you have a shop on the website. So when anybody checks any of your package, they can easily go to your shop and see your other packages as well, right? So that's the only thing I can advise that you do. Other things might be that I'm going to share with us very soon what we plan to do later on this year. Hopefully, we're working towards it. Hopefully, we should have it this year. Yeah, maybe by December, hopefully. Another thing I'll say that we can do is probably when we have maybe vendor spotlight where we showcase vendors. Please, can we mute ourselves, please? Vendor spotlight where we showcase vendors. That's not free, actually. Maybe, but then through that you can discuss, your peculiarities and all other things with the bride. But that's what we have for now. Do you understand? Is she still there? Did you get that? Okay, I think she's off. All right, okay, so can we have vendor Tolu, and after that we have vendor Ernest, and then I'll continue to show us the video of how to register on the website. Vendor Tolu, can we have you quickly?
Okay,
Can we
thank
have
you.
You're
Yes, please.
welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So my question is in two parts. One part has been answered with the last speaker's question, because I'm an alaga, and then we don't charge everybody like a flat rate. There are some
Naturally.
things we consider before we charge. So you already answered that we can create packages. So my second
Yeah, just
question
great
would be,
packages.
is there room for negotiation? You know that normally there are sometimes that some people want to like negotiate some prices, and truly there are sometimes that there may be some concessions, right, for some brides. So is there room available for negotiations, or when a price is fixed on the website, if the bride cannot afford that price, like the bride or the groom is just going to move on from that vendor?
Okay, so at the moment, there is no room for negotiation. What you can do is to create several packages for your service, right? You can have gold package, you can have silver package, and then just come up with, okay, so what are the things I can put under this package that will make this right? You can have the basic package, right? Where I just come as a lager and I do this. Then if you want to charge more, you can look at, okay, what can I add to this next package to make it more, right? So what you need to do is just create several packages. At the moment, we don't have the room for bargaining. And this is the reason why we want, as much as we are trying to meet the needs of the brides and the clients, we are also on the side of our vendors. We want to make sure that you get what you want. We want to make sure that it's profitable for you. We are after your profit. We want to ensure that you are secured as well. Now, one of the things I didn't remember to mention is that with wedding party, there is nothing like ah, okay, don't worry, I'll pay you 50%. When you're done with my job, I'll balance it for you. No, they have to pay 100%, right? However, thank you for even saying this. I thank you for asking that question. What happens on the website is this. There is a way we're going to pay you. You don't get the full money. Maybe someone has a wedding by August, for instance, and books you as a lager today, and August is still far, right? And then the person has made payment on the website. You're not going to get, if let's say the package is 100,000, you're not going to get a whole 100,000, right? Upfront. There's a method of paying you. Fine, the money is on your dashboard, but we will not release all the money to you. This is so that we understand that everybody is, has a level of integrity. However, this is to ensure that both parties are safe. Now, it means the bride that is booking you understands that I'm going to get my service, right? There's nothing like disappointment with this platform. And you understand that there is nothing like, oh, please, after the wedding, we'll pay you. Your money is safe, right? So that financial security is also something that we provide on the platform. So when somebody hires you, the money is yours, but we don't release all the money to you 100%. Do you understand? On the site. And then there's nothing like half payment or part payment on the bride side. It has to be 100% payment. We have a bride, the same bride having a wedding next this week. She had booked for MC and what's this other vendor? And baker, yeah, she booked for MC and baker, you know, long before now, and she paid the money in full. The balance is with us. We are not releasing all the money to them. However, they are certain that the day of the event, they're going to get their balance once they get to the venue. Do you understand? So that's the security that we also provide with Wedding Padi. All right. Any other question before I play? Okay, I think I saw someone's hand raised.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. Hello,
all
ma'am.
right. So okay, I can hear you, please. We can hear you. Can you go on
Okay, good
with your
evening, ma'am.
question? Good evening.
Um, yes. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I have two questions.
Okay.
Number one, ma'am, I want to ask that is there activities one could run aside from being an event manager on the platform? Maybe,
Okay.
for example, for someone as a fashion designer, aside from being an event designer, or those that sells all these natural drinks, I mean, so customized and all of that for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh, that's why I said
Okay,
when
then
you
raise.
register on the website, you're registering as
Okay,
a
so that
shop. It's just like you
aside,
are
no.
okay, she's still saying something. Okay. If you can hear me, this is the response to the question.
I
Registering on the
can
website is like
hear you,
saying, I
ma'am.
want to pay for a shop here, even though it's free, right? It's just like getting a shop stand, right? So when you register on the website, every of your product that you upload would be under your shop, meaning that it will show on our dashboard, it will show on our front page. When anybody types fashion design or dress or anything, your product would show, but through your product, they can still go back to your shop. So if you're an event planner, it doesn't mean it's only event planning you can do there. If you have two businesses that services the event industry, you can upload the two as two different shops. Do you understand? If they don't have the same name, for instance, maybe your fashion
Okay.
designing name is Bright Fashion Wears, and event planning is Blossom Events, right? It means you have to upload the two businesses um separately and upload products under the two separately. But for instance, if you're into event planning and maybe the name of your events industry is Bloom Events, right? And you also do decoration. You also do alaga.
Yes,
You also do all of those things, but all of those things are still under Bloom Event. You can upload your event management service, put your pricing there, click on add new product, upload your alaga, click on, you can add as many products, as many services as possible. The only thing is if it has a different name, maybe the service or the product you want to upload is not under that business name, you can open a new shop for it, right? As another vendor again, then upload those ones under that. Do we understand that? They are just joining, don't worry. This is being recorded. We're streaming this on YouTube as well. So you can always go and repeat the session as many times as possible to understand. Okay. All right, so I'll take this question. Okay, before I take another question,
yes,
because of our time, let's watch how to register as a vendor on the website. It's just a 1 minute and some seconds clip that'll teach you step by step process of how to go about that. All right, so let's do that, and afterwards, I'm gonna come back and share an important information with us, and then I'll take more questions. All right. Let's check out our screen now. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly go through this so that you can understand all of this. It's very fast, you don't want it to be something so long. So this is what the process looks like. Can we hear me? Can we still hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is the step-by-step process. Just to explain it. I'll just pause when I need to talk. Okay, so to get started, like you can see on your screen, you just go to www.myweddingpadi.com. Just type it on your Google Chrome, www.myweddingpadi.com. We're currently working on a app. It will be ready soon, but we can make use of the website for now. www.myweddingpadi, not just wedding party, myweddingpadi.com. When you click on that, or download the app will be ready. We'll let you know when that is ready. When you open it, you click on this icon over here. This icon over here. When you click on that icon, it will lead you to this page. Then you click on register. Now it's going to ask you if you're a customer or you're a vendor. You're going to click on I'm a vendor, right? And then when you click on I'm a vendor, it will ask you to fill in your details, some basic details, right? Like your business name, your name, your business name, and all of those other details. Now, there will be some details you might see, but they're not important. For instance, your bank, IBAN, and all of that. Those fill in the basic details that you can fill. The ones that you don't know about, you can skip them if it is not compulsory, but the compulsory details to fill are just the basic details. Then after filling it, immediately you should check your email address. Immediately you click on submit, you're going to get a confirmation email. If you don't see it in your inbox, check your spam, right? You get a confirmation email. When you get a confirmation email, what you need to do is to set your password. That's the first thing to do. The confirmation email includes 3 links, right? But the first thing you need to do is to first of all set your password so that whenever you want to log in to your page on the website, you can log in with your password. Later on, you can do all the other things like confirmation of email. The first thing to do is to set your password. After setting your password, you're going to see something like error. You cannot upload a product on this page. Don't worry, relax. What that means is that you cannot yet upload a product. So after registering, from our back end, we'll go through your details and be sure that you're really, really a vendor, right? Before we accept you. Once we accept, it usually takes at most 1 business day. If it's not within 1 hour or 2 hours, the highest time, could be 1 business day. You get a confirmation email saying that you've been activated and you can now upload your product on our website. Now, once you've gotten that, head over to the website to include a link. Click the link, head over to the website. It means you are now a registered vendor on the website. Then click on Go to Vendor Dashboard on this page. When you click on that, it will ask you to add some other details. For instance, to ask you to upload a profile picture. It is very important. When you get your account activated, please upload a profile picture and a banner, right? Your profile picture can be your business logo, can be a product of your business and all of that. It could be any picture that has to do with what your service is about or your logo. You can use your picture or anything. You can also use the picture. If you're a makeup artist, you can just use your logo. I think it's best that you use your logo, as your profile picture. If you have a logo or something that has to do with what your service or your product is about. Upload a banner as well so that your page looks good when people are visiting your page, right? After your page has been activated, you can now add products to your page. If you are good with online, if you've sold on Jumia or other online platforms before, you can go ahead to start uploading your products. It is very, very easy. You see a place to say add new products and all that. My advice would be that whenever you're uploading a product, for each of your uh product or your service, for instance, you're uploading a bridal veil, right? Make sure you have at least 2, 3 pictures of that veil, showing the front view, the side view, the back view. You're uploading anything, at least upload at least 3 pictures that you show details about it. And then underneath the description, put enough description to describe what your product is about, the colors that are available, and all of that, right? Make it detailed. If you're into service, maybe you're a makeup artist, right? I want to upload your product. What you do is you can upload maybe for only pre-wedding shoots, makeup, right? Upload several images of makeups you've done for pre-wedding shoots, or for normal makeups you've even done for ladies, right? And that looks like a pre-wedding shoot makeup. Upload at least 3 of them, put the price there, put the details there, and then upload it. For if it is for bridal look, upload it there. If it is traditional look, upload it and put your price in there. If it's a total package, right, you can put it there. Complete wedding makeup package that would include pre-wedding, this and this and this, and put the price in there. You can upload as many packages and as many products as possible, right? So keep updating. Now you see something on your dashboard that says add this to get so percent. Keep following the prompts till you get 100% here. But even before you get to 100%, you can start uploading your products. So far, you've gotten an activation mail, right? So that is that about registering. Subsequently, a representative will show you how to upload your product for those that do not know how to go about it. But if you know how to do online product uploading, you can go ahead to start uploading your product. Okay, so let's move to questions. Okay, let me share an important information with us. Towards the end of this year, we're going to be having vendors meeting. 2 things. We're going to be having vendors meeting. It's going to be a form of get together, kind of meet and greet. We'll physically meet ourselves and all of that. It's going to be a form of conference. More details will be shared with us. And then secondly, we are planning on a bridal fair. It's going to be in several locations. We're going to share more information about that. I'm not mute, oh. I'm not mute. Can we hear me? Can we hear me? Can we hear me?
Yes, we
Yes,
can
we
hear you.
can. I can hear
Okay.
you.
So if you can't hear me, it should be your network. So we're going to have a bridal fair. Trust me, it's not something you've experienced. It's not something you've imagined. I will share information about that. Uh, you know, normally when you hear about fair, you think it's products. You bring products and you sell. In this fair, you're going to sell your service as a photographer. They're going to come, they will book you at the venue of the fair. Makeup artist, right, to come and book you at the venue of the fair and all that. So I want you to look forward to that. But as much as possible, upload your products. Let's see you selling your service. It helps us to know that, okay, truly you're a reliable vendor. And then when the fair, we're ready for the fair, we're not going to choose every vendor for the fair due to location constraints and all of that. So we're going to look at your services, your quality of service, and how much you've been able to sell on the website. So when you upload your products, you're going to get a shop URL, right? You're going to get a shop URL where you register on the website. You can post the shop URL anywhere for people to check your shop and all that. If you don't have a personal website for your service, you can use this as your personal website. Just put your shop URL and your social media page. When anybody clicks on it, to take them to your shop on Wedding Padi and they can see all your products and pay for it. All right. I'm going to take questions now, just 2 questions, because I want us to end by 9 p.m. We are very time conscious. Okay. I have one person already. I'll take just one more question. One more question. If you have a question, can you raise your hand now so I know the 2 persons? If you have a question, just raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Okay. So subsequently, you might not be seeing my face. You're seeing my face today because it's a form of introductory session. But however, we have a representative. She'll be the one attending to you subsequently. So, like I said, whenever you hear vendor strategic meeting, don't think we want to just come and talk about wedding party, wedding party, wedding party alone, right? Some will be about how to improve your sales on our website, how to improve your sales with us. However, we are also looking forward to helping you grow as a brand. We will teach you other things outside wedding party on how to build yourself as a brand. So please, subsequent meetings, ensure you attend. If you have questions, that is when to ask your questions. That is when to meet and greet with other vendors outside your location, right? Okay, so let's answer questions. I'll answer vendor Ogechi, vendor Tolani, and vendor Neka, and that'll be home for tonight. Okay, can we have you, vendor Ogechi?
Okay, good evening. Can you hear me, ma?
Good evening. Yeah, I can, clearly.
Oh, okay. All right. First of all, I want to thank you so much for this platform, for this opportunity. It's a great one for me, and I also know that it's a great one for everyone here tonight. Okay, so to my question, you said something about I think part payment or so, the website. Let me try to rephrase what you said. You said let's say someone books a larger or an MC and then they pay 100% in the website, but you're not sending them 100%, right?
Yeah.
You're going to send. So I just wanted to know if that applies for other vendors. Like, for instance, I'm a fashion designer. Yeah. So I have my own payment options. Usually, if a client comes, I always require 80% of payment. So that will help me sort fabric, pay my team, pay bidders, pay the tailors that works with me. And then the remaining 20% is being paid, let's say, after first fitting of the gel, like if the client comes for first fitting. So I just want to know if this also applies for, vendors rather, like me and other vendors that would need, say, maybe complete money before the event day or so. So I just wanted to know if this applies for us. So yes.
Okay. All right. I didn't mention, even if we are connecting you with a bride outside the website, we don't also pay 100%. I think we have some of our vendors here. The highest you can pay is 70%. But one thing you can know wedding party for is the moment you get to the venue or you deliver the service, you get your alert immediately, right? You get your alert immediately. So, the way we make payments is such that we don't do 100% payments. That's outside our policy. The highest we can pay you is 70% to start work. And then the moment your money will still show on your dashboard, just like you can't withdraw more than 70%, right? The moment the job is done, you get your 30% immediately. For other platforms, like, do we have anybody here that sells on maybe Jumia? Do we have anybody? Jumia would not even pay you until the job is done. You wouldn't even get a 0% until the good or the service is delivered to the person. Do you understand? But we understand the peculiarity of things in the event industry. We know we are dealing with vendors. So some of you will need the money. For instance, a baker now will need some money to buy the ingredients. Fashion designing will need some money to get the fabrics and all of that, which is why we require that a certain amount be paid. Do you understand? Okay. All right. Can we have vendor Tolani? Then we'll have vendor Neka. Please, can we be fast with the question? Vendor Tolani, can we have you quickly?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Evening.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for the meeting and thanks for having us here. My question, part of my question has been answered. I mean,
Okay.
the previous person has asked part of my question. But I want to ask that how are you going to know that the service has been rendered? Is it that we are going to be the one to inform you that we rendered the service and give you the proof, or is the bride or your
Don't
client
worry.
that will?
Don't worry, leave that to us. We know how to confirm.
All right.
We don't have to
Okay.
confirm our orders. Yeah,
All right. Thank you.
you're welcome. But one thing you can be sure of is that your money would be in your wallet, right? We just need to confirm that the service has been provided and then you can withdraw it. Do you understand? Okay, can we
Oh,
have vendor
God,
Nika?
sorry, ma. But the
Okay.
70% we paid before the work is done, right?
The 70%, that's if you're a service provider. If you are selling
Yeah.
products, the product has to be delivered before you even get your money. But if you're a service provider, now it depends on the kind of service, right? We know we have a percentage, how do I call it now, for each service. The percentage we're going to release to you as a baker will be different from the percentage we release to an MC, be different from the percentage we release to let's say a DJ. Do you understand? The percentage vary, which is why we'll constantly keep having strategic meetings like this. And our DMs are always open. I would also share more information about each percentage. Do you understand?
Okay. But what
Yeah.
of those that we are selling? We are into souvenirs, new lights, banners, and stuffs.
So if you're into souvenirs, when you send out the goods, um, and it is delivered. The moment you say, "Oh, I've sent out the goods," and we confirm that it has been sent out, you are going to be able to withdraw your money. But we are not going to pay you per percentage for that. It's just like Konga or Jumia or any platform, right? You don't get paid until the goods is delivered. Do you understand? And that is why you can
Okay.
see something like, oh, refund policies, return policies, and all of that. But for service-based, we understand that you might need some amount to start work, which is why we release in percentage to you. Do you get?
Yeah. I get it. Thank you.
Okay. Please, I want to say this for those who will be selling products, please have clear images of your products. If you might need to even use someone else's phone, right? Just to take clear pictures. Make sure there's sunlight, make it clear, make it look good, make it look nice so that anybody scrolling through can buy that product. Uploading blurry products would already affect your sales for that product. Okay, so please let's be intentional. Don't just put if maybe you want to sell um okay, now we're gonna delivery fee. We are going to discuss that. A video will be uploaded that would explain how to upload your product, how to add delivery fees and all of that. Your delivery fees is not part of your product cost, right? It is the person ordering who pay for delivery fee separately. Do you understand? And we already have a delivery system for interstate and for within the state. Do you get? But at the moment, the first thing you need to do, just register as a vendor on the website. We'll release a video on how to upload your product on the website as well, and then every other information that you need. Do you understand? Okay. Let's have vendor Neka, vendor Happydex, and that'll be all for tonight. Quickly, can we have you?
Okay. Good
Vendor
evening.
Good
Can you
evening.
hear me?
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. My name is Neka. So
Okay, good evening.
sorry to draw you back. I actually joined
Fine.
very late. I
Okay.
would really appreciate if you just could give me a recap of what you said from beginning. I just leave. I
Okay.
joined very late. I was
Okay.
held up somewhere, so that was why. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So concerning the recap, uh, I wouldn't be able to go through the recap. However, this session is being streamed right now on YouTube, right? So the link to the recording will be shared with you after class. Uh, Lola, I think Lola is in the room. I thought she's off, but if she'll do us the favor to help us share the link to this recording. Lola, if you're available for that, you can send me a DM. But if you're not, it's fine. Uh, if you're available for that, send me a DM that you're available. So you can help us share the link to all the groups tonight for those who want to replay. So what you just need to do is just replay the session. It's available on YouTube already. Or you can just search Wedding Party on YouTube and then you definitely see the session, of course. Okay, Lola is available. So she'll send the link to that. Lola, you can get the link from YouTube, make it ready, send a format, send a demo for me of how you want to post it on the groups. Thank you. And then immediately after the meeting, you can just post it on all the groups. So please, I encourage those that joined late. It is important that you replay so that you understand. This is the foundation of your sales and everything you might want to do with Wedding Party. So you get to understand that. All right. So can we have vendor happy decks? And that'll be all for tonight. Vendor happy decks.
Okay, good
Before
evening,
we
ma'am.
have vendor Habidex. Good evening, ma'am. Before we have you, please, I want to say this. For some of our locations, like locations in the north, if you're joining us from the north, please, we need more vendors in your location. So if you have a vendor in the event industry, don't harbor this information. Don't hold back this platform. Do well to share this with them. The link to join our vendors group is available. You can request. I think Lola would start posting that on the groups. Just share the link with them to join the location groups. There's no direct link. The link will lead them to our WhatsApp number to get their information first. So please do well to reshare that. Uh, do well to reshare that. Thank you. All right, let's have you now, vendor Abidex.
Okay, good evening, ma. I'm
Good evening.
Abidex. Thanks for the beautiful innovation, and I'm actually very excited to start. So I have two questions, and the first one is for when we get bookings on the website, do the clients have access to host directly so that probably if there's any I'm into event decoration and sometimes clients have preferences. Okay, we want this and we want that. So can they get access to host directly outside of the website?
Yes. Immediately they make payment. It's just the same way. Okay. I think some of us are quite new with Wedding Party. Even if it's a manual linking we're doing, the client makes full payment before we release contact, right, to the bride. And then afterwards, you can discuss as many things you want to discuss. Okay, you can discuss as many things you want to discuss. So immediately they make payment on the website, we send your information to the bride for follow-up chat so they can tell you their preferences, what they need, and all of that. So if you want to do event decoration, I want to upload on the website. What you want to do is to upload per guest, per 100 guests. Per 100 guests means, okay, the all size is for 100 guests. This is how much I'm going to charge you for decoration. For 200 guest size, this is how much I'll charge you. For 300 guests, you upload this separately, right? This is how much I'll charge you. And then for each of those products you're uploading like that, you add at least 3 pictures of decorations you've done. For instance, maybe you want to upload a decoration for 100 guests, right? You can even use a decoration of 500 guests if that is what you have. Just make sure you have good decorations you've done, right? That bride can see and say, okay, she did this. And please don't go and bring pictures of a decoration you did not do, or products that are not yours, right? So when they say, oh, okay, this person, you can upload up to 10 pictures per product. So they can see the works you've done before. And then they pay you immediately after payment to share contacts with you, and they can tell you their preferences. And then you can do basic, you can do now maybe 100 guest basic, 100 guest luxury, 100 guest. You can name different packages like that, and then list what is under each of the package. Okay, decoration basic means this is what you would have. This is what you would get. Basic decoration, this. Okay, we are going for let's say gold package, for instance. This is what you get. This is what we added to the decoration. Do you understand? And then you can have it like that. Each for on different packages for 100 guests, different packages for 200 guests. That's why we say you can upload as many products or services or packages as possible. Do you understand? So immediately
Oh, yes.
after, if you're a makeup artist, upload as many packages as possible, right? Have different packages. That's the way you can make sure no clients would leave your shop, right? They don't just see, oh, she's charging 200, I can't afford her. Okay. But if they say, oh, she has another package that is lesser, okay, what can I get with that package? Do you understand? So have different packages for different calibers of brides, so that when they come to your page, they know, don't just put different prices. Let them know what they are getting with each of the prices underneath. Do you understand? And then just have different packages like that. And each of the package puts nice pictures of what they should expect. At least 3, at most, maybe 10. Do you understand? Okay. So the last question. Okay, I think we've taken the last question for tonight. So
Oh,
if
I
you
have
have
one
more
more question, ma'am.
questions, we have more. Okay, you have one more question. Okay.
Yeah. So what you said actually, I want to ask one question as regards to what you said now. So I just remembered when
Okay.
you were talking. So
All right.
now when your profile is done creating, when you are done creating your profile rather, do you have
Okay.
access to now the way the website is structured? Do you have access to probably see the way other vendors did theirs, or you can only see, it's just restricted to just your own profile alone
Okay.
in
So you're
terms of
only restricted to your profile, but on the general page, when you visit the website as maybe a visitor, you can see how other vendors maybe uploaded their products. Do you understand? But that should not affect your price. And don't say, oh, this person is charging so amount. That's the amount I should charge. Charge what is profitable for you, but have different packages, like I said. Ensure that your products can be available for different calibers of brides. So whether it's a bride on budget or a luxury bride, they have something they can go for with you. Do you get? All right. So we've come to the end of tonight's
okay.
meeting. We need to close
Sorry,
the
one last
meeting right
last
away.
question.
Please, if
Last
you have a question,
question.
send it as a DM. Because of other
Oh,
persons, tomorrow is
uh,
Monday. Okay, so
okay.
have more questions. You can do well to chat our admin numbers up, and your questions will be duly attended to starting from tomorrow. Um, don't forget something to look forward to. We're going to have our bridal fair. The location we are starting with would be determined by two things, where we have more requests from our brides and grooms, and then secondly, where we have more vendors to work with. That's why I said if we have very low number of vendors in your location, connect other vendors to the group so we can have a fair, excuse me, within your location. Trust me, uh, it's not anything you've ever thought of. And trust me, that fair is going to be a game changer for so many businesses. Imagine a fair where you can already get booked at least first half of the coming year, right? Where brides, 2026 bride can already come and book you at the fair. So look forward to that. More information will be shared with us appropriately by God's grace. Thank you all for joining tonight's meeting. Whenever we have strategic meetings like this, ensure you join, ask questions, And if you have any question, get into our DMs. We are never tired of answering your questions, right? If you have issues with registering or anything, instead of you saying, I don't even understand all this online thing, no, you understand. Send us a DM. We have someone that will put you through and help you, right? And also we'll do a follow-up with you to ensure that you're good to go. Thank you for joining tonight's meeting. Have a wonderful night rest, everyone.